Hey, welcome back. So, today I'm going to be talking about the Spinnin Tour. So obviously Madison's tour has just finished, so I thought it would be a really good time to actually talk about her tour. Um, so I went to the Dublin show, and whenever she was in the European, like way back in March. So I actually had a meeting greet package, so I actually met the Madison Bear. I met Madison Bear. That still amuses me to this day. Like, honestly, I was actually nearly late to the meet and greet, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, so I was nearly late to the meet and greet. So me and my friend just sprinted to the queue, and luckily we were made up in time anyway, so we got in. And yeah, we were queuing for ages and ages. They gave us the laminate and the Polaroid. The Polaroid is that one there. But yeah, and then you got like a little bow as well, a little blue bow. They took us to this room up the stairs where basically then we had the key to meet Madison, and Madison was like behind this curtain. So cute. Must have been waiting in like 20 minutes. Um, yes, yeah, so went in, and oh my god, she was like the most loveliest person ever. I'm telling you, like literally walked in and I could feel myself shaking. Like I genuinely thought I was gonna cry. I was like, oh my god, it's Madison Beer. Um, so yeah, it was a very emotional day because I love Madison. And basically, I had made like a book for her filled with like messages, but I was unable to give it to her because I left it at my friends and my friend forgot it. Then I explained to her like, oh, we had this book for you, but we obviously couldn't give it to you because my friend forgot it, and she was like, oh, don't worry, it's okay. So hopefully I'll be able to give it to her next time if I get to ever meet her again, which I really hope I do because she was so lovely. And she basically was like, she told me she loved my skirt as well. So I wear this skirt and this little like ribbed t-shirt, and she was like, I love your skirt. And I was like, oh my god. I literally like, bought this skirt for the concert. Like basically like nearly cried all day. Um so yeah, and then we took a picture and she was like, oh, should we take a picture? And she hugged me in the picture. Yeah, so that was my meet and greet. It didn't last very long, but that was obviously because she was kind of rushed and had like a lot of people to meet because there was like 30 of us or something. But yeah, it was so fun. And after the meet and greet, we got took down to the stage where she basically done a Q&A and sound check. Um, it was the most intimate experience ever, and they let me in first. Basically I got like front and center, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm literally standing right in front of Madison Mirror while she answers questions and talks to me. I was like, whoa. The day before or something, we were able to submit questions, and she answered my question, and I literally like nearly died. I was like, oh my god, Madison. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then she also sang Linger during soundcheck. So Linger is the song that was requested by a lot of people, I think, from what I know. Like a lot of people requested Linger, and I was one of those people. Yeah, I had like the best day ever um doing the meet and greet and soundcheck experience. Yeah, it was like the most surreal experience, and she was actually the most loveliest human being ever. Like if you ever get the chance to go and see Madison Beer, do it. But yeah, no, I think it was like the most unreal experience, and like I am such a huge fan of Madison and I really admire her and look up to her. So the fact that I actually got to meet her on that day, like I just still can't believe it. It was the most unreal experience, and I'm really grateful that I was able to actually do that and meet her. And yeah, like and basically like tell her how much I love her and how much she means to me. And yeah, on the way she was like, I love you too during the meet and greet. So I was like, I came out proper dying, I swear. I was like, but yeah, it was a really special moment. just being there for that meet and greet, Q&A and soundcheck experience. And after the soundcheck, we got took to our seats. So we actually had seats, so we weren't in standing. So we were asked to leave and go to our seats. So waited until then. The first support act came on. The first support act was Gillian Rossi. Yeah, I really love Gillian. Like, she is the loveliest person. I've interacted with her a couple of times online, but I actually didn't get to meet her. She was at the merch stand after the show, and I didn't get to meet her, which I was really sad about. And yeah, so it was really, she was really, really good. And she sang loads of songs that from like her EP, and then she sang some like unreleased stuff as well, which was really good. Um, but yeah, Jillian is so lovely, and if you do get the chance to go and see her, I would go see her. Sadly, I can't go see her on her that she has announced, but if you really get the chance to, I would do it because she's pretty good. And the next support act as well was Hyun. Oh my god, I actually love the set. Like, honestly, I have like an obsession with charisma now, and it is the like most catchiest song ever. So like, if you get to go listen to it, you should go listen to it. It's so good. Yeah. So I felt like this set just really hyped up the crowd, and everyone was like dancing and everything. Like, it was so insane. But yeah, so cool. Such a cool set. And yeah, another thing as well was after the show, we went back to our hotel and we were in the bar. And who walks in? Jan. Oh my god. I literally died. So basically sat there and was like to my friend, do I go over? Do I go over? Do I? And I sat and contemplated it because I felt really bad after going over. I was like, see if I go over, I'm going to feel so bad because like he just wants a quiet wee drink, and I was like, I can't go over. But then I seen this other girl go over, and I was like, should I? Should I? Should I? Should I? And then I did, and oh my goodness, like obviously like I felt bad for it, but yeah, I did not regret it. Like, this is the loveliest conversation. Hyan is honestly like the sweetest. We talked for a couple of minutes, and we were like, oh yeah, we came from Belfast to come and see you. And we basically had like a really nice conversation for a couple of minutes, and then we were just like, oh, do you mind if we take a picture? So we actually got a picture as well. Yeah, it was again most unreal experience. Like, never have I walked in like been somewhere where like someone that I know has walked in or someone that I would recognize. So the fact that I actually got to do that as well was like the most amazing thing. But yeah, finally, the Madison beer came on. Oh my goodness, I've never screamed so loud. Like, my voice was actually gone, and yeah, my ears were ringing. But was the most amazing show. I actually went to see Madison the live support tour, um, like 2 years ago now, and honestly, was like the best thing. So the fact that I even got to go see her again and basically scream some of the songs that she played before was so amazing. And then she also sang like a song from her new album, Silence Between the Songs, and she sang Tyler Durden. And like, oh my goodness, I adore that song. So the fact that she sang that, I was like, oh my god. But yeah, we heard Who Made Another One, Baby, Dear Society, Make You Mine. Make You Mine was like a rave. But yeah, I just thought it was so amazing. Like, it was such an amazing show. And even though it was an arena, she could see every single person in that room. Like there was a couple of girls dancing, and she even pointed it out. She was like, "No, don't stop. That's like the cutest thing." So like she could see every single person in that room, and that's what I love as well. Is like even whenever I went to see her before, it was like she was personally interacting with every single person in that room, and it just felt like you had a connection with her. And I just think that's the loveliest thing to have with an artist is just to have that connection. And that's what I feel like I have with Madison. It's like a connection. And it's like, even though she probably doesn't even know my name, because I didn't even tell her my name in meet and greet, I forgot. But like, it genuinely feels like you have connection with her. And like, it's almost just like talking to your friend, even though like she's not my friend. But that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm talking to my friend. And I find it really relatable and really comforting to know that like her music, it shows me that like I'm never alone in something. And because a lot of stuff I find so relatable that she talks about in her songs, and I just think it's such a special thing to have of an artist. And yes, she's like one of my favorite artists, and I was really grateful to actually be able to go and see her. So yeah, that is the Spinnin Tour experience. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe if you wish. But yeah, thank you. Bye.